Dear students, in the last video we studied about a torque. When a dipole is kept in a uniform electric field, the torque is acting on the dipole, that we have studied, and we obtained the equation, that is torque vector equal to P vector cross E vector, or we can say that T equal to P E sin theta. We obtained this equation. What we have studied, that when a dipole is kept in a uniform electric field, at that time, due to this torque, that dipole aligns in the direction of electric fields. Means in another way we can say that it tries to minimize the theta. Suppose this is the dipole, minus q charge plus q charge, and when kept in a uniform electric field like this, right? So this is the direction of dipole, this is the direction of electric field, this is the theta. This is P vector, this is E vector, right? This dipole aligns in the direction of electric field, means it tries to minimize the theta, right? So this we have studied in the last topic, right? Now we are going to see that what is the electric field due to the dipole when the point P is at a axis of the dipole, on the axis of the dipole. For that purpose, first of all, we will draw a diagram. See, here we are having this minus q charge and this is the plus q charge. This is the dipole. These two charges are separated by some distance, that is 2a, right? Here this is O, center of the dipole. This dotted line indicates the axis of the dipole. This dotted line indicates the axis of the dipole. On the axis of this dipole, we are going to keep a one point. See, this is the point P. This is the point P, and this point P is at a distance R from the O, right? The distance of plus q charge from the O is A. Similarly, distance of minus q charge from the O is again a, small a. The point P is at a distance R from the O. We are interested to find the electric field at point P due to the minus q charge and due to the plus q charge, right? First of all, we will see what is the electric field at point P due to the minus q charge. See, we will write electric field at point P due to the minus q charge, right? Minus q charge. So this is the minus q charge. Due to this, here electric field will be in a away direction. So this is the E minus. We can write it as a E minus, or we can symbolize it like a E1, E2, E dash, E double dash, whatever. So electric field. So general formula for electric field, that will be E equal to, that is K. It is a minus q charge, so we will write minus q divided by distance square. So what is a distance of point P from minus q charge? See, from P to O it is a R, from O to Q it is a plus A, so we will write R plus A. So R plus A distance square, distance of minus q charge, distance between the minus q charge and the plus P is R plus A, right? This is the equation number 1. We are representing this electric field in a vector form, so that's why we write E vector equal to P cap. P cap is a unit vector. This is the equation number 1, right? Similarly, electric field at point P due to the plus q charge. So we will write electric field at P due to the plus q charge, and that will be, suppose it is a E minus, we can represent like this. Here it is E vector plus, right? Again the formula is same, kq by distance square. So q is what? Due to this, that's why we will write plus q divided by distance square, right? Distance of p from plus q, that will be, suppose it is a r, so r minus it. This distance we are going to minus. So this distance will be r minus a, right? So this we will write r minus a bracket square into p cap. This is the second equation, right? And here in the diagram we are going to show the electric field due to the, this will be a like this, right? Due to the minus q charge, it will be towards the minus q charge. Due to the plus q, it will be a this. This is the thoda small corrections. Please concentrate. Pay attention over here. Due to the plus q charge, electric field will be away, right? This is the electric field due to the plus q charge. Due to the minus q charge, it will towards the minus q charge, right? So these are the equations, E plus and E minus. So total electric field at point P will be like this. See. Total electric field at P point will be E vector equal to addition of E plus E minus, right? So putting all the values, what is the value of E plus? So E plus equal to k q divided by r minus a bracket square plus, what is E minus? E minus equal to what? We have already calculated, that is E minus q divided by r plus a bracket square, right? Here we will write combinedly P cap. P cap is a unit vector in the direction of electric field. See, now what we can do over here? Take the common thing outside the bracket. So k will common, q is also common, take it outside. What is remaining over here? Only 1 is remaining. 1 divided by, see, 1 divided by only r minus a bracket square plus, here minus kq outside, only minus 1 is remaining. So we can write minus 1 over here, or we can do minus over here, r plus a bracket square bracket complete P cap, right? What we are doing? We will do this plus 1 and we will write minus sign, right? We can do like this. Are you getting me? Okay. We are going to use some basic formulas. I think you know that, but still for recalling, what we know that a plus b bracket square equal to what? A square plus b square plus twice ab. This is the formula. Again, what we know that a minus b bracket square equal to what? A square plus b square plus, oh sorry, minus is over here, minus twice ab, right? And the next formula that we are going to use, that is a plus b dot a minus b equal to what? A square minus b square bracket square. These are the very basic formula that we are going to apply over here. See, for r minus a we will use this formula, for r plus a we will use this formula, right? So taking the cross multiplication, see what we will do. See the next step, see E equal to, or this E also known as the E axial, it is also known as the E axial, k outside, right? Taking the cross multiplication, see r plus a bracket square minus r minus a bracket square divided by r plus r minus a bracket square dot r plus a bracket square, it is multiplication dot bracket complete into the p cap, right? See, by applying the formulas, k q remains as it is. Instead of r plus a bracket square means a plus b bracket square, we know that what we can write over here, r square plus a square plus twice ar, right, minus what we will do over here. See, again r square plus a square minus of 2ar bracket complete divided by, for this what we can write, r square minus a square bracket square. Here the bracket is complete and we will write p cap, correct? Solving this bracket, what we can do, see, kq remains as it is, kq remains as it is, r square remains as it is, a square plus twice ar minus, solving this bracket, so it becomes r square, this becomes minus a square, this becomes plus 2ar divided by, see, what we will write, it is same, remains as it is, a square bracket square, square bracket complete, p cap unit vector, right? Okay, kq remains as it is. See, this is plus r square, this is minus r square, get cancel. So this get cancel, this get cancel, right? A square get cancel, 2ar plus 2ar, it becomes 4ar. So we will write over here 4ar divided by r square minus a square bracket square, p cap remains as it is, correct? Here we are assuming that r is very greater than a, means the distance of point P from the O is greater as compared to this small a, right? So we are writing over here, if r is very greater than a, so if r is very greater than a, so we can write, therefore we can write r minus a, we can write it as a small r minus a, we can write it as a small r, right? Okay, so kq remains as it is, so kq 4 we can write this 4 2 multiplied by 2, right? So 2 is writing over here, 1 2 is inside, 1 2 is inside, this a, this r divided by r square minus a square, instead of r minus a we will write r, so it becomes r minus a equals r, we are writing square and also bracket square, so here it is a p cap, right? So next what we can do, so dear students, I have to erase the board. For that purpose you just take the screenshot. First of all, this is the board number 1, board number 2, board number 3. Please take the screenshot. See, next we are erasing the diagram. So E vector axial, don't forget we are finding electric field at a point kept on the axis of the dipole. So E equal to 2 remains as it is, K remains as it is. We are writing this inside 2A into Q R remains as it is divided by R raised to 4 into P cap. So one R get cancel, this R get cancel. So our equation 2K, right? 2AQ means what? It is a equation of dipole. So we will write P divided by R cube into this P cap. This P cap is a unit vector, right? So this is the equation of electric field on the axis of the dipole, right? Also we can write, instead of this K, we will write K equal to, we can write 1 divided by 4 pi epsilon 0, we can put the value of K. This electric field is what we can say that, very important topic we are going to discuss. This electric field is inversely proportional to the R cube, right? This electric field is inversely proportional to the R cube. So this is also a very important question. Keep it in your mind, right? So here the topic ends. For the 3 marks, there may be a question in the board examination. Obtain the equation of electric field due to the dipole at a point on the axis of the dipole. So this is your formula for that. EXL equal to 2Kp divided by R cube into P cap. P cap is a unit vector, right? And this electric field is inversely proportional to the R cube. See what we have decided, electric field due to the point charge, that is E equal to what? K Q divided by R square. Here this electric field is inversely proportional to R square. So this is the electric field due to the point charge, and here this electric field due to the dipole. See it is R cube, here it is a R square, right? Keep in mind. So here we are going to end this topic. In the next video we will see the electric field due to the dipole, but the point will be on the equatorial line. Okay, thank you.